Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
Peter. What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. Right now, I just want to start off and say thank you guys for following. Just want to put this out here is that I know some of our videos, you got these comments on the bottom of it, you know, saying, oh, this person made this amount of money, and if you join this person, that's not us. So don't get scammed out here for your XRP or Stella, whatever you get. Don't get scammed out here. You know, we're looking future for the big gold. But anyway, like always, I got the boss with me. Boss, say what's up to the people.
Good evening, guy. Good evening, guy. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for supporting. Like the boss said, don't, as you start picking up steam, boss, like, a little bit more subscribers, a little more views, you're going to have these hackers in these comments start going crazy. But like you said, it's not us, and also we're not financial advisor. We just on the channel, just speaking about cryptocurrency. That's it, but welcome to the channel, guys.
Yeah, guys, and I have to bear with me because I got a brand new desktop, and I can see trying to upgrade the videos, and those videos be skipping, but we'll see how it go. But anyway, let's get into the news. We got John Deaton. Speaking about the case, boss, and it's some stuff that you don't want to hear. I didn't want to hear, but we'll see. Just check it out what he's talking about.
Continue into next year, right? It seems like
the case itself will, unless there's a settlement, unless there's a settlement, where this case won't be resolved in February, absent a settlement. I think that we're looking at a summary judgment decision at the earliest March. Could be April, could be May even. But obviously, if some kind of light bulb goes off, when people ask me the chances are settlement, I say right now I don't see a settlement at all. Now, if the political pressure builds more and more, and it looks like there's a chance that Congress will pass legislation that gives the CFTC the game, right? If they say you're the referee of this game called crypto, if that happens and Gary Gensler sees that happening, then of course it might behoove him to go to Ripple and say, let's cut a deal, pay this large amount of money. I get to say that, like, I held Ripple responsible and make political, statements, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I mean, that could happen, but right now, it doesn't look anywhere close to a settlement. Now that could change, if Judge Torres rules that the documents must be turned over, denies an appeal, and they go up on a mandamus in December, they lose on mandamus, and they have to turn the documents over in January or something like that, and those documents are bad for them, or they guarantee Ripple's victory, well, then why not settle? If you know you're going to lose, then you might as well take some kind of victory, right? So any of that could happen, but I know a lot of people are hoping.
So, boss.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that, boss?
I mean, boss, ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing to be afraid of. At least we know, like, if it does go all the way, to summary judgment, we can look forward to May, April of next year. After that, that's it. But I'm gonna just stick to my guns. John Dean is a very smart man, and he representing 70,000+ of XRP holders, right? He's smart. He know what he's doing. But God got the final say, man. And right now the SEC is it's going to be a settlement. It has to be a settlement because they can't afford to go to summary judgment because they're going to lose control, especially like he said, if Congress come and give CFTC and pass them the baton. See what I'm saying? Now
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna have no type of jurisdiction nowhere. So honestly, dude, you can't afford to go to summary judgment because you know you're gonna lose. You're gonna take that L. But the thing is now they banking, okay, they already got 100 mil from BlockFi, right? Now they banking on a library case. Like if library lose that, you know what I'm saying, and Ripple lose, which we know they not, then they can go to Congress and say, you know what, look what we doing. Give us the baton. Boss, like I said, we've been in the space for 6+ years, man. And you got other people that's been in it for more time than us.
Mm-hmm.
What's another couple months if it does go to summary judgment? What's another couple months?
If it does, like you're right, if it does go to
If
summary
it
judgment.
does.
If it does, like I said, you not knowing they are secretive. You know, like I said, that's like a hypothetically speaking, or like this. You know what I'm saying? I guess from expertise, possibility can go to that. He's saying even way to April, May. You know, they want to drag this thing way out there. Who
And
knows?
that's their game. That's their game. Just delay, delay, delay. You
Yeah.
know? But we all know Doris Torres gonna tell them they gotta produce it. She gonna deny them. And they're gonna ask her to try to appeal to the second court. They're gonna deny them again. You see what I'm saying? And remember, 70,000 plus people by November, dude. That number probably gonna shoot up to 80,000. So does the SEC really want 80,000 XRP holders? John Deaton come in and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you really want to take that chance? Like the odds are against you, man. Like, go ahead and settle, dude. Settle, man.
But I say, like boss say, if they want to, I just ask an investor to say they have you got the voting coming up, you know, so a lot of people is leaving. Who knows? They might go ahead and, you know, this thing might pick up. It can happen at any day. You don't know. You know, like I said, they experts, but like I said, they can't read minds, you know, and they don't know what might happen. Like, you know, it can happen tomorrow. Like if you get, you know, hey, you know, just get emails. You don't want to do the emails. Or like he said, September, boss said September, or give me the emails, October. You don't know. You saying, but I don't know as them as judges, why do you want to keep dragging along this case for 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years? Just keep going, you know, and the proof is already out there. But that's just us, boss.
I really do think like Judge Netburn and Judge Torre, they trying to just make sure they covered everything. They not leaving no stone unturned. You see what I'm saying? So when they do come down on them, it's a wrap. As you can see, they're already doing that. They're already doing that. You know, so we just gotta be patient, guy. Don't get frustrated. Be smart. You know, don't listen to nobody, man. Just get your crypto, put it on a ledger, just sit back and chill, man. Because change is coming, man. They can't ignore it, boss. The market cap is too large.
So check this out with John Deaton's other video.
They can feel however they want, but we're in the right, and the judge justified it. And this is the final thing I'll say about this is, you know, don't take John Deaton's word for it or criticism. How about Judge Netburn? Yeah. She's the one that said, she didn't call John Deaton a hypocrite, right? She didn't call thinking crypto a hypocrite. She called the SEC lawyers were engaging in hypocrisy and that they lack a faithful allegiance to the law. I've never been accused of that. I've been a federal prosecutor just like them. So they can say they can call me a mean tweeter all they want, but I'm still faithful to the law.
So there you go, boss. Even the judge called him a hypocrite, boss. You see? So it's you know, she see what's going on, like you say, boss. She see what's going on. What you think about that, boss?
I mean, I'm big on integrity, boss. And just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like, yeah, you know, you're the government and you're in a position of authority that, you know, that us people entrust in you to do the right thing and protect us in return, but that's not what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And for years, you've been getting away with that for years. But now when people finally getting to stand up and fight back, now it's an issue. Now it's a problem. But you've been doing it for years.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And like I'm telling you, man, I don't like my intelligence being played with, and I'm pretty sure these judges, they're very, very smart individuals. They don't like that neither, and they see what's going on. So we just got to be patient, guys, to see what's coming, man. You know, tomorrow Ripple come back with their reply. We're gonna see what happened. You know, we're gonna see what happened, guys.
Nobody knows. Some of you guys are like, man, I'm tired of working or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, man, it could happen, man. Trust me, we've been there, done that crypto space for a long time, being a boss for a minute now. So it's like we see this thing, it can happen overnight. You'll be sleeping and happen. So, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Stuff can happen. It can happen, man. You just don't know. Like something happened, we'll talk about it next video, but something happened today that it just came out of nowhere. We didn't know. Let's get into it, boss. We have so other news. This is what we talked about last time. I think it was BlackRock with BlackRock. So all along, boss. DAI say. So we're supposed to believe that the largest asset manager in the world partnered with Coinbase, which is BlackRock. It's the CEO is meeting with Gary Gensler. But the SEC is investigating Coinbase. You see, I was born at night, but not last night. We are watching a game being played out, folks. And this is what he was saying is that, as you can see, oh wow, okay, I see it. You can see that he's meeting with the chief executive officer of BlackRock, Lauren Fink, meeting with him.
Larry Fink.
Let me see. Oh. Let me see. Yeah, Larry Fink. Okay. Then you have here you go. Also, see Coinbase, just the coin held and losing the week, dragging down the revelation of the SEC has been investigating whether Coinbase shirt regulations by offering trading and central tokens. What is all this old news? But like I said, I believe what he is saying, boss, is that all the world, this stuff is a stage, and how they can how they just go ahead, also BlackRock go ahead and partner with Coinbase. But the funny thing about it, like I say, boss, you see Coinbase stock was going down, like it was at $200 something, went down to $70 something. And all along, ball, like I was saying, people were saying the XRP communities that Ripple probably buy Coinbase, or they were trying to get Ripple to buy Coinbase, or some other major bank gonna buy Coinbase. And Lord behold, look who partnership with Coinbase was BlackRock. And I knew it's a reason why they doing that, man. Will they land all these people just to, what I'm saying? It's something going on, boss. That BlackRock and the major company can partner with Coinbase, man. So what's your thoughts, boss?
I mean, like you said, boss, it's old news, but it's a big deal. You see what I'm saying? Our last video, I said it was 8 trillion. That was my apologies. They control 10 plus trillion. So they're like the largest asset manager in the world. Okay, it's a big deal. And remember, for Coinbase to go public like they did, they had to be compliant. So the SEC had to green light them. You see what I'm saying? So why not the SEC is coming back and saying, "Oh, we're gonna sue you"? All it takes is for somebody like Larry Fink to say, "You know what, Gary, just go ahead and sit down, man. We got this." You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all they just trying to scare people, man. And just like basketball, dude. You on the bench, right? You on the bench all year, dude. But it doesn't mean that you stop practicing, stop shooting. You got to stay ready, man, because you never know when your number might be called to get in a game, and that game might be a game changer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to stay ready, man. Don't get distracted by what's going on. Obviously, you see what's going on. 200 mil. You think these people are just gonna put 200 mil for no reason? You don't think they're gonna double it, triple it, recoup it? It's not a game, man. These people put money because they know how much money they can make. 200 million is nothing to sneeze at, boss.
Nothing.
It's a lot of money, So I think BlackRock coming in and just solidified crypto. Like
Yeah.
we're here to stay. You know, it can't be ignored.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta understand what's going on when it comes to that. And we not sitting up as I know from the beginning. I'm like, nah, let me we'll hold what I need to hold, man. Hold what I need to hold. XRP, XLM, gold, XTC. I'll go whatever you know what I'm saying. ISO 2022s. Got a whole lot. But let's get into it. Digital perspective, boss. We have this thing about Ripple and Amazon, and I'll play this little clip for you guys so you can listen. Yeah, trying to refresh this joint.
Yeah, just refresh it.
Yeah, fellas. Okay. Well, basically what it was, guys, like I said, is on this thing and tripping. Just trying to get used to the new computer. Like I
That's
said.
all, ball. It's all good. But obviously with the Amazon, I don't know what the news is, but for their name to come up in the crypto space, that's a big deal too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal, man. Amazon is it's the biggest,
So basically, what he was saying, guys, is this right here: is that he's saying about Amazon using the XRP ledger as a node on Amazon. So basically, Ripple has been developed a node on Amazon on Sandbox for years. So they've been doing this for years. You see, Ripple's been on there. So basically, what is James Will at Ripple leading a central bank, engagement for CBDCs, private ledger. You see, so this is what I'm saying. They've been doing this for years, and also had this up. As you can see, couldn't really find this, but I found it, and it said this why has this been kept a secret? Let's see what they were saying. Say a partnership years in the making. And a deal was negotiated in 2015. Amazon hold a stake of 5 billion XRP. Currently, the XRP is in lock account until the partnership is made public. They say. You see, guys. So they've been in the game, and this, as you read right here, is that where we at? So they're also very secretive when announcing new partnerships publicly. Of course, they can't really disclose stuff publicly like that. They have their little agreement. So to answer your question, it is in the best interest of everyone involved to keep the price as low as possible. This is back to 2015, allowing major investors to buy in early, while also pushing away investors from the lower class. You see that? When Amazon partnership is announced, the world will be talking about XRP. Millions of people will buy XRP on that day, so this partnership is being saved for a later date. You see? So, like we say, boss, you have to understand what's going on. What you think about that, boss, with Amazon holding?
I mean, ball, like it's just one of those things where, we know that they work, and like we've been saying a whole bunch of times, man. We can't count how many times we've said it. They working in the background. What are you doing with your time? What are you doing? What are you doing to prepare yourself? Are you watching our videos? Are you watching other people's videos? Are you reading? Are you educating yourself? Like, okay, boom, this is what a ledger is. This is what XRP does. This is what XLM does. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is a blockchain? All them smart contract. What are you doing with your time? Because they working in the background. And as soon as they come out, boss, it's just going to be a whole influx of news. Like, it's going to be so much you can't keep up. You see what I'm saying? We just know that they working, and Amazon is the biggest. You can't get any bigger than Amazon. BlackRock, you can't go any bigger. You see what I'm saying? So you got to prepare yourself, get your cryptos, put them on a ledger, You know what I'm saying? Put your feet up and kick back and chill. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So when that change do come, you could partake in the success, you know?
Yep, and that's a big deal. Like I say, Amazon been holding since 2015. And like I said, it's never for the, he said, what you read, it's never for the, not for the smaller people. It's never for the low income people. You know, like I say, you get as much as you can. So, and this is why I say, what if we wrong? What is this whole all a scam? You see, what if we wrong?
If we wrong, boss, at least we tried, dude. You know, but one of the things that you don't want to go through life with no regrets, man. Like, damn, what if I did this? What if I did that? At least we're trying. We're trying to change the narrative. We come from nothing. Look what you just said, right? You know, you got the what you call them, the accredited investors. They always get the you know what I'm saying? They get it early because they're accredited. They can see these opportunities, so they invest, and they money keep growing. And us little people that's trying to get a little piece of the pie, right? They trying to kick you out. Nah, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, stand firm, and hopefully one day you will become accredited so you can get in early. Look at Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Just being at the right place, right time. He invested in Google. You see what I'm saying? But if he wasn't Shaq, or if he wasn't this basketball player with a whole bunch of money, you think that he could have been in that room? You just got to position yourself. If we're wrong, we're going to go back to work, come out of retirement, boss. It is what it is, right? But if we're right,
and we showing y'all proof. You know, the thing about Shaq, see, Shaq, that wasn't even me. He was like on the floor playing with some kids. And the guy from Google came out before Google got started. He asked Shaq, like, Shaq, hey, you want to invest in this thing and call Google? And Shaq just went ahead and said, yeah. And he was just there. Shaq said he was just there. He wasn't like trying to go to a meeting. He was there for another meeting and just messing around with some kids. And the guy came and saw Shaq and asked him if he wanted to invest in Google, and he invested in Google. You see, so that's what I'm saying, man. It's stuff like that, boss. But anyway, you know, let's keep going.
I want people to know that it's possible, man. Like, I don't want people to be in fear. I know a lot of people living from check to check, you know what I'm saying? And they working hard overtime, 2-3 jobs, and husband, wife, 6 kids, a dog, mortgage, car note. That's cool, man. But if you keep pounding the pavement, it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. It can't rain every day. The sun got to come out someday, right? It got to shine, dude. And God is in control. He got the final say. He knows your dream. He knows your heart. He knows your aspirations. He knows it all, right? But you got to give a man something to work with. Put yourself in a position so when the blessing is coming, like you're right in line, dude. It's possible, man. Don't ever think that it's impossible, because that's what they want us to believe, that it is impossible. But I refuse to believe that, boss.
Yeah, you understand. You know, somebody coming out of high school, like a regular public school, they don't know what a accredited investor is. You know, then how much money you gotta have to be a accredited investor, boss? Like an account or combined income, I think.
You gotta have liquid $1 million, and you gotta be making like 300. Foul.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, think about it, job you work at, who making that? You see what I'm saying? Now together, who know what you make? You see what I'm saying? But ain't too many accredited investors. And people accredited investors, they get first deals at the shares, the companies, all that other stuff. That's how they separate the low income to the high income. They know that they got the money, so we just keep y'all rich and keep y'all in that status. So we're gonna make y'all accredited investors.
And just like we said the last video, dude, they trying to keep you out so much, so bad, that this man trying to raise the threshold, man, to 10 million.
Yeah.
Just to be an accredited. You see what I'm saying? You see the game that they playing, dude?
They don't want you. They don't want to tell you, man. You know, it's all good though. God will make a way. Let's get into it. We have. Let me see. You know what, boss?
They not playing.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Just get used to it, guys. Just get used to the
That's
used
all.
to it.
We're trying. We're trying. It's not easy. You know, the research, put the little
Okay.
tabs together. That, you know what I mean? It's not easy,
Let's
guys.
see, ball. Let's see. Yeah.
So from the very, very first
There
days,
you go.
Ripple has always worked with governments, regulators, others, other fintechs in the ecosystem, banks, fintechs, you name it. It's always been a very much partnership mentality.
Yeah.
And today it continues, right? We have part of our business has created, for example, a private version of the XRP ledger, which allows governments basically issue and manage central bank digital currencies. Again, we have, partnership with government of like Bhutan and Palau. That's out in the public. Good examples. We're part of Digital Pound Foundation in the UK. Again, working with the non-profits and the governments to help the thinking and design and implementation of potentially a digital pound. So there are many examples, but I think it has really helped in a way differentiate Ripple as well in the market, because now some of the more traditional players in the market, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, would not sit and have a conversation about having a digital asset in the payment flow. Today, coming to us and saying, well, we see the future is going to crypto, come help us, and we're becoming essentially the partner of choice for financial institutions who are looking to transform their payments with crypto and blockchain. And really, that original, I guess, approach and collaborative approach has really, I think, helped us fuel that growth that I was just talking about.
Here go another one right here, boss.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, kind of to take a step back and understand, kind of the inefficiencies we're talking about, right? Today, about $10 trillion just sitting in accounts around the world waiting for a payment to be made in that one country in the right currency, right? The typical way of money transfer companies, banks, the way they make payments is they park the right currency in the right country so that they can do that, as kind of real time and the right time as possible.
And this is what we're saying is they park currencies, but they park currencies in a bank. Like you said, you got a yen over here in the US and money just sitting there dormant. You see, because this is what she said, that they don't have to do that. We talk about, she said $10 trillion.
But as I said, it's $10 trillion, which is very inefficient, right? Sitting there doing nothing, idle. About 6% of payments that are sent globally get stuck. Nobody knows where they are. So there's a lot of massive problems. It's still
6%, boss, of payments get stuck, and nobody knows where they are. This is the SWIFT network.
Takes about 2 to 3 days to send the payment, depending on where you are around the world. So there's a lot of those inefficiencies, and an example of kind of what we bring to the table with RippleNet, and specifically the on-demand liquidity solution on RippleNet, which essentially uses XRP, which is a digital asset, as a bridge to move money, to move fiat around. What it brings is real-time settlement, not having to the company, the financial institutions no longer need to park these funds. There's 10 trillion around the world. They can use that funds instead to fuel their growth, grow their companies. Real-time, it's 24/7, 365.
She said, boss, is that instead of they parking that money, they can use that money to build their businesses instead of having that money just sitting there.
Days, right? So somebody wants to plan the payment Christmas morning, it can still get there. So those are the 24/7, 365 liquidity, real-time settlements, are some of the efficiencies that we bring to customers.
Check this out. Let me say this, boss. Boss. $10 trillion. They are letting the money sit. I want you guys to think about it. They let the money sit. Just to simplify this thing, imagine they buy $10 trillion of XRP and let it sit. What the price of XRP is going to be if somebody bought $10 trillion of XRP and let it sit just for cross-border payments. Think about it, what the price is going to be. The crypto market cap not even $10 trillion. Think about it, boss. $10 trillion XRP that's sitting there ready to be used. The price is going to be high. This is what I'm saying, man. Y'all gotta understand what is going on, man. These people ain't dumb, boss. You better get your XRP because I'm not playing with it. My 94 came in. That was crazy. I'm sitting right now. I'm gonna talk to a boss. What's going on? Think about it, boss. Think about it.
Nah, I hear you, man. And Ripple, they've been doing the right thing since day one, man. Okay, you're the government, right? All right, you're in control, right? All right, cool. We ain't trying to move you out the way, but how can we work together? And that's just a grown thing to do, right? Any business that you go into, it has to be a win-win situation, whether it's on paper or in the back of a napkin, or it's verbally, we shake on it. It got to be win-win. If I got $1 million, I know I could do it by myself, but I know the ball got 500. I'm like, okay, I'll go to the ball. Ball, I got 5, you got 5. Let's put it together. How can we make this work? Yeah. He win, I win, 50-50. We split it down the middle, right? We ain't trying to get rid of nobody, man. We just trying to win together. That's it. And that's what Ripple is doing. They working with the regulators, working with everybody. How can we make this work? 10 trillion just sitting down. It's just ridiculous, right? She said you can take that money, put it in your company, and and grow your company. It's all about the bottom line. Even though Swift and all these people, they've been in control for so long, but you got these guys like the CEOs and the COO, like, hey, like, how can we grow this company? If we work with this company here, we could, we don't have to let all that money sit. We could, give this person a raise here and, hire this, and we can grow this company. And if we're worth 10 billion, instead of having that money there, we could be worth 20. You see what I'm saying? Because we're taking that money, we reinvesting. And that's what Ripple is doing. They work with everybody, man. And they trying to do the right thing. Bitcoin came out. We got to give credit to them. They was the first to do it, but they not doing it good enough. They trying to get rid of government. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? You got to work with the people. You got to work with them, man. And that's what I command Ripple for. And that's why, I got a whole bunch of XRPs because Ripple was doing it the right way. They doing it the right way, boss.
So yeah, that's what's. Hey man, she said. You heard what she said, boss. So it is what it is. You heard what she said. That's the auntie. Wrong one. So this right here, guys, is Bank of China U.S. translation. Ripple need cooperate with Swift. Cooperate with Swift. The exporter solution need to be backed by cash. Reverse and commodity revenues and commodities, hashtag stable coins, hashtag Swift, new system. Basically what this is, guys, let me blow this up. It's Bank of China, US fintech company Ripple is making cross-border payments. Ripple as one of the leaders on core business to use Ripple network to process cross-border payments and remittance. This is China. You see, I'm gonna get to this one right here. Let me see. Basically, what it was: cross-border payments information chain is long. Which is easy to cause information loss. The emergency of Ripple triggering a catfish effect, which causes the Ripple in the field to cross-border payments. Swift accelerate the pace and innovation of chain, launch a new products such as Swift GPIGO, and will promote the ISO 2022 messenger format by the end of 2022. You see what I'm saying? This thing go live, boss, by the end of 2022. We just looking at the U.S. in the lawsuit, in the case, and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing need to be over. Hey, maybe they don't start up the cross-border payments in the U.S., but they can start up the cross-border payments all over the world. This is China. The U.S. got money, but they ain't the only one who have money. You see what I'm saying? So if they talk about this Bank of China saying they starting the cross-border payments at the end of 2022, they got to go live. And as we see, so basically what it is, as a commercial bank, it should be carefully consideration. In the absence of effect, meaning to avoid the risk of swift sanctions, rather using Ripple will step into another American trap or something like that. You don't want to, but like I said, but basically what this is, I'm trying to find what I was saying about. Let's go back. Ripple, basically what they're saying, Ripple being a central bank. I'm trying to find it, but Ripple being a central bank, this is what they were saying in this PDF, boss. So has this happened? Hey, I don't know, but that's what Miguel Valles was saying too. And I keep saying that name, boss. Mm-hmm. But I keep saying that name, but like I say, they always say Ripple being a central bank, some sort of bank that will fund people or companies like they doing now. When you need to fund people XRP, you know, if they need that and they buying all outside of the US, not in the US, outside of the US. So they becoming a central bank. And this Bank of China said they going live at the end of 2022. And like I say, but I believe Russia, the BRICS nations, they got something to do with that. And they don't need the SWIFT network. They don't need sanctions. I think, like I said, they started on CBDC, and this thing gonna start popping, man. And like I say, you'll see the price go to $10, possibly $10 to $20 if it go live in November. You know. When it go live in November. When it go live in November, $10, $20 possibility, even go to $5. But guess what? After that, if this lawsuit over, it might just jump up even more. But by then, $5, $10, $20, $40, you know, per XRP. You know, some people might sell back, but they're gonna put it at $40. And majority of the low income people is not going to be able to buy XRP once they put it back on the exchange, because you're not going to get 1,000 XRP for $40. Most people is not going to do it. They eliminate almost 80-90% of the people right there if it jumps up to $60-$70 or $100 per XRP. You see what I'm saying? And then they'll bring it in the US and know, oh well, we can't have XRP at 37 cents or $1 in the US right now. We can't do that because the mass of people on Robinhood is going to go crazy like we had with GameStop. So we can't do that. So we're going to cut them out. We're going to sue them. Then after we sue them, let them go ahead and mess up. They feel like they mess up their country and let them keep buying all the XRP. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is sue them, take it off these major exchanges, let BlackRock come in partnership with us. You see what I'm saying? Once they partner with them, then guess what? Now, when this thing possibly go live, because the world's not waiting on them to go live, if this thing jump into 80 or 90 or whatever dollars, then we're in the case, because we got our XRP, then we're in the case, boss, and then we'll offer it to them. You see what I'm saying? Or if, who knows? But I digress, boss. This is what I believe was the possibility what's going on. It's a ranking thing, boss. It's a ranking thing.
Yeah.
You know, we can't have that. He said, Gary Gensler said that we can't have y'all get rich. Oh, you put money into a stock and hopefully you get rich. You keep the get rich. We can't have that. We can't have that in the U.S. You know, we can't do that. So what they do? Oh, nah, Bitcoin, they made money. Oh, GameStop, they made money. Oh, we can't have that. No. We got to stop that. We got to keep this thing. We can't have the level playing field. We got to keep y'all on. We got to keep y'all on the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Fighting for baby formula and everything right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But what any last word, boss?
I mean, just like you said, boss, history repeats itself. The same thing they used to do, you know, with the .com, right? You know, hey, don't sell this stock. It's not worth nothing. They buy it and they turn around and sell it to you. I think it's the same thing happening right now. They trying to scare you out of your position. Go ahead and sell your little crypto for $10, $20, and we're gonna come back and sell it to you for like $1,000, $10,000, right? That's what they do, right? We all know these people are hypocrites. We know, J.P. Morgan spending a whole bunch of money, like at least $8 billion on technology, and they know they're deeply rooted with the Ethereum blockchain, with with these guys. And the guy came out and said, if anybody working on it, we're gonna fire you. And he turned around and he do something else, right? Gary Gensler, he was singing a different tune at MIT. He ain't believe that this was a security, but now as soon as he got in the office, him and his $100 million, now this one's security because he sent up shop for these boys. You know what I'm saying? They well connected. The Wall Street dudes, all of them, they're just well connected, man. They're they just trying to try to come and take over and then sell it back to you what you already had, right? They just mad that we was there first. They usually first, but for the first time in history, we first. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us being a buyer, we're the seller. But it's just unfortunate that a lot of people is going to sell at a low price because we already know what XRP is going to be. To move all that money that's just sitting dormant, we know XRP got to be at a very high price. So I say this to say these guys, say this, just hold on, man. Don't get frustrated, especially if you just came in. Just don't get frustrated, man. Like, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to sell, go ahead and sell. Do what you got to do, right? Just make sure you make a little bit of money on whatever it is that you put in. But me, I'm here for the long term, ball. Like, we've been here for 6.5. What's a couple more months? All I'm saying is I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together that, if I was the SEC, I wouldn't go to summary judgment because it's not looking too good for you. See what I'm saying? It's not like you in the CFTC. It's like in hand. Y'all just like, okay, you handle this, we're going to handle this over here. Nah, the SEC trying to take control over everything. See what I'm saying? And if you go to summary judgment, you lose. You just lose all control of everything. The CFTC, they got it now. They control everything. And you can't afford to lose that. Okay? So we know what's going on. These countries working in the background. China is ahead. Russia is doing their thing. All the BRIC nations. Everybody working. And the U.S. know that they can't afford for Ripple to lose this case. Because in other countries, XRP is thriving, just like Brad said. They thriving. Even if it lose, guy, like I said, you can go to a country like Puerto Rico that charge you no tax just to sell your crypto. A country like Dubai that got zero income tax. Like, you don't pay nothing. They can't afford to lose that. They're in too much debt. They just can't afford to do it. But in the meantime, guys, just hold on. Get your ledger, put it on it. Just chill, man. Just relax. Put God first. Continue doing your thing. And one day you're going to wake up a millionaire, man. It's possible.
Possible. Okay, well, like I say, guys, TNS, Bosses Inc., we out of here. Until the next video.
Alright, thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.